Good morning. It's election day, and we're here in Jackson Heights, Queen, New York, one of the most diverse neighborhoods in the country. I'm Deborah Acosta, reporter with the New York Times, and I'm here to ask some of the voters what their thoughts are as they head into the polling station. Who are they voting for? What made them decide? And also, are there any first-time voters present here today? If you have any questions for any of them, please place them in the comments and I will ask them for you. So let's head over to the line. I haven't pre-interviewed anyone yet. Let's see if anybody's interested in chatting. Hi. No, not interested? You're embarrassed? I'm a reporter with the New York Times, and I'm here to ask you all what you're thinking as you're heading into the polls. Let's wait for that, Chuck. So I'm here to ask you what you're thinking as you're headed into the polls. Can you tell me what your name is?
My name is Liz.
Liz what?
Liz Gaviria.
Gaviria.
Uh-huh.
Where do you, were you born here in the United States?
No, I was born here. I was born in Colombia, but I've been living here in the United States for almost 30 years.
Wow. So you're from Colombia originally, and you're here about to vote for who you want to be the next president of the United States. And who's that going to be?
Hillary Clinton. I'm voting for her. I do. I believe that she will do the best that she can for us and for everybody. She has the experience, and I know she can do it. I know she can do it.
So you're almost in here. You almost got to the front of the line here at the voting precinct here at Christopher Santora School. How long have you been waiting in this incredibly long line here?
Well, it was not that much. It's pretty fast. They're moving pretty fast, so I'm okay with it. We're almost there. That's the main point to vote.
And we have a question here from Brittany Steele. She's wondering, do you feel hopeful with this election?
Yes, I do. You always have to feel hope, so for everything you want for the best, positive and everything. Yeah, you do.
Have you voted before?
Yes. I vote for Barack Obama. Yes.
And can you tell me your age, please?
I'm 40 years old.
And have you been living here in Jackson Heights for a long time?
Yes. Since I came to this country, yes.
So you've been here for 30 years in this neighborhood?
Yes, almost 30 years, yes.
Can you tell the people watching across America right now, what is this neighborhood like, Jackson Heights, for people who have never been here before?
Well, it's a great neighborhood. Everybody gets along. You know, it's a lot of activities for the kids. It's great. I love it. I wouldn't change it at all.
Are you excited about voting for the first female candidate?
Of course. If we had been changed for 8 years with Obama, why can I have another great change of the first woman to become a president?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Goodbye. So here we are in Jackson Heights, Queens, one of the most diverse neighborhoods in the country. Sorry about that. That was a garbage truck going by. Jackson Heights, Queens, one of the most diverse neighborhoods in the country, and we're chatting with people here who are about to vote, finding out who are they voting for, are they first-time voters, and what made them decide which candidate to go for. Let's chat with these ladies over here. Hi, ma'am. I'm a reporter with the New York Times. Would you be interested in commenting on... No?
I would.
You would. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Deborah Acosta with the New York Times. Can you tell me your name?
Evelyn Frankfurt.
Evelyn, can you tell me, how long have you been living here in Jackson Heights?
6 months.
6 months, so you're brand new to the neighborhood.
I actually returned to New York from Brookline, Massachusetts.
And ma'am, who are you going to be voting for today?
Hillary Clinton.
How does that, okay, can you tell me, how does it feel to vote for a woman?
It's very exciting. It really is. I was involved in the women's movement when we started out in the 60s and early 70s, and to be voting for a woman is really a wonderful thing.
Did you ever consider the other candidate?
No. Too awful. Too awful for words.
For people watching across the country and across the world right now, could you describe what this neighborhood is like? You're brand new to this neighborhood.
I'm brand new to this neighborhood. It's a wonderful neighborhood, mixed, all kinds of people, languages. I live in a building with every possible kind of person. I'm a older Jewish woman. I feel completely at ease and comfortable with the Latinos and the Indians and the whoever else is in my neighborhood. It's so exciting compared to where I lived before.
And can you tell me your name and age?
Evelyn Frankfurt, and I'm not going to tell you my age.
Can you spell your...
Older, enough to have been active in the women's movement.
Wonderful. Can you spell your last name for me?
Frankford.
And we have a question here from Julia Bain. How long have you been waiting in line here to vote?
I've been here now, I would say 50 minutes.
50?
50, yes.
Wow, pretty long.
Long time. I actually never waited this long in line when I lived in Brookline. It was pretty fast, but maybe it was a less populous neighborhood.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a wonderful day. And so here we have some people walking out who just voted. Hi, I'm a reporter with the New York Times. Would you be interested? Si quieren pueden hablar en español también. No? Okay, thank you.
What's your name if I read
Oh,
your live?
I'm Deborah Acosta.
Okay, will I see your byline?
You'll see it on Facebook Live.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Hi. How are you? I'm a reporter with the New York Times. And I'm asking people here in line in Jackson Heights who they're voting for and how they're feeling right now as they're in line to vote here at this polling precinct.
Well, I feel great, but I'm not going to tell you who I'm voting for.
Okay, so your vote is secret. What about you, ma'am? Your vote is also secret? How long have you guys been living here in
6 years.
6 years here in Jackson Heights? And can you tell people what this neighborhood is like, people who have never been here
This is
before?
a great neighborhood. This is the best neighborhood in New York City. It's diverse, it's active, it's great.
And you're here together?
Yes, we are.
And you've brought your little one along,
My nephew, yeah.
your nephew. So is this his first time?
This is going to be his first time voting.
What's his name?
His name is Abu Chu.
Hi, Abu. Say hi.
I think he said Trump.
Oh, is that what he said? Did he say Trump?
I think that's what I heard.
Uh-oh. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a great day. So it seems like they were a little coy about who they're voting for, but all signs point to Trump there.
Yes.
Could you give us your name?
My name is Carol Blum, and I've lived in Jackson Heights for 45 years. And
For 45 years.
45 years in Jackson Heights. I love it. And this is the longest line I've ever seen. I've been voting since 1964, and this is the longest line that I have ever seen.
Have you ever voted at this particular spot before?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, for a number of years.
So do you think it's a higher turnout than usual, or?
I think it's a higher turnout, and I think that's because people who are immigrants and are now citizens are realizing how important it is to come out and say what they have to say.
And ma'am, who are you voting for?
Well, normally I would tell you that my decision is private, but I'm voting for her. Absolutely. It's time.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. So here we are in Jackson Heights, Queens, one of the most diverse neighborhoods in the country. There's people here from all parts of Latin America, South Asia. We've spoken to people from many different backgrounds, and we're trying to find out who are they all voting for, and how are they feeling as they head into the precinct. Hi, ma'am. Would you be interested in commenting? No? What about you, ma'am? Oh, hi. So can you tell us your name, please?
Mary Sanchez.
Can you repeat that?
Mary Sanchez.
And Mary, how long have you been living here in Queens?
And you mean in this country? For over 40 years.
Oh, in this country for over 40 years. Where were you born?
Colombia, South America.
Wow. And so I'm guessing you voted before.
Oh, yes. I always vote because that's my right as a citizen.
Amazing. And who are you voting for today?
Oh, obviously, Hillary. I wouldn't vote for anybody else but her. Yeah, I want a president who knows what she's doing. She's been in the White House already. And although she's done her bad things, but I don't think as bad as Trump. Who wants a person like that? As crazy as he is? No way, no how. This country is going to go down if he wins. And that's my honest opinion.
Are you feeling hopeful right now as you're headed into the polls?
Yes, I am. I'm very hopeful, and I'm hoping that Hillary wins. And not just for me, because I'm a citizen, but I feel bad for all the immigrants, all the people who are illegal in this country. That's whom I really feel, worse for, because they stand a chance of getting deported or who knows what. So I'm voting mainly for them.
For people in your community?
In my community. Yes, obviously. I want the best for everybody, and I know Hillary will be the best thing.
Thank you so much for your
Okay.
time. I appreciate it.
All right.
Hi, ma'am. Would you be interested in commenting about who you're voting for today and how you're feeling as you're headed into the poll?
Oh, sure.
Sure. What's your name?
Clarice Karoff.
And can you tell me how long have you been living here in Jackson Heights?
Since 1988.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you give people a sense of what this neighborhood is like for anyone who's never been here before?
Oh, it's a wonderful neighborhood. It's very diverse. I think it's great that I know people of many different cultures. We live together. We see each other at various community events. I find it a very welcoming neighborhood, and I'm very happy to live here.
And who are you voting for today?
Hillary,
And did you ever consider the other candidate?
not to vote for.
And what's the main reason? Why is it you're voting for Hillary today? What moved you to choose her?
She's highly qualified. I'm very happy to be voting for a woman. I think she's paid her dues. She's done due diligence. I think she'll do a very good job, and I couldn't possibly consider voting for Trump.
Well, thank you so much, ma'am. Have a wonderful day.
Where are you? Who do you
Hi,
represent?
I'm with the New York Times. Are you
okay.
going to be voting today, sir?
I voted already.
Oh, you
I just
already
came out
voted?
the exit.
Hi, what is your name?
My name is George Eshelman.
George.
Yes.
And can you tell me how to spell your last name?
Eshleman.
And who did you vote for today, sir?
I voted for Hillary Clinton.
And why is that?
Basically, I voted the Democratic ticket straight down. I voted for Hillary because I loathe Donald Trump. You know, I've done a lot of research before this election, and I've looked at both of them, read right-wing sites, read progressive sites, and I really don't like Donald Trump's rhetoric. And when you do fact-checking on him, basically you see 90% of his statements have been proven to be false or downright lies. And I just don't like his hatred and venom that he has towards so many minorities.
How long have you been living here in Jackson Heights, sir?
33 years.
Wow. Can you tell people what this neighborhood is like if they've never been here before?
Very, very diverse. There's probably about close to 80 nationalities in this neighborhood, and we all get along. I grew up in Pennsylvania, and I've had a lot of discussions with Pennsylvania family and friends down there, and they are so petrified of Muslims. And I said to them, have you ever even met a Muslim? Have you ever talked to one? And I said, why don't you come up to my neighborhood and see and talk to minority people? I said, you're living in all-white Pennsylvania in that area they grew up in. And I said, you have no concept of all the other people that are in this country.
Amazing.
Yes.
We have a question here from Rachel Marr. Do you think Hillary's victory will have an impact on immigration policies?
Yes, based on what I've read about it.
And is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I just hope everybody gets out and vote. This is one of the most important elections in my lifetime.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Have a great day.
You too.
Let's see if we can get anyone else to tell us how they're feeling today. Again, we're in Jackson Heights, Queens, one of the most diverse neighborhoods in the country. And we're here finding out what people are thinking as they're headed into the polls. Let's see it would be amazing if we could find a first-time voter. Some of the younger ones look like they could have been, but they're still too young to vote. We'll try to find a first-time voter as well. Hi, sir. I'm a reporter with the New York Times. Would you be interested in commenting on how you're feeling right now as you're headed into the polls?
Not really.
Not really. Okay, thank you. So let's try to find somebody who would like to chat about how they're feeling. Let's see who else we can chat with. Hi, sir. I'm a reporter with the New York Times. No, you're not interested in commenting? No? Okay. Hi. You would. Hi, I'm a reporter with the New York Times. What's your name, sir?
Herman
Can you tell me your last name?
Meneses.
Meneses.
Yes.
Sir, how long have you lived in this neighborhood?
Oh, about, 20, 25 years.
Wow. And Meneses, that sounds like a Spanish name. Were you born here in the United
It
States?
is from Europe descendant, kind of. I'll make sure.
Where were you born?
In Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
Yes.
And you've been here in Jackson Heights specifically
I lived
for...
25 years as an American, yes.
Wow. Who are you voting today?
Well, I'm not going to say because I think it's very personal, but the only thing I can say, because I've been very involved, I'm going to vote against hate. I'm going to vote against racism and against everything that this country has achieved and in terms of democracy. As much as I analyzed both candidates and whatever they are offering, I think that one of them offers progress and understanding between the communities that after all this country is made, it's constructed from immigrants from all over the world, so we cannot go backwards. And I think that's what it sums it up.
Have you heard, what have you heard from the community here? Have you heard a lot of similar talk?
Well, as far as I know, Queens is the only, or the only city in the world that is composed of all the races from the world that live in Queens. So being that we are immigrants from all over the world, I guess that most of them will vote for the same principles that I believe. Otherwise, they will not be in this country. And if we go backwards, then it will be changes so harshly that it will be deportations and the economy will collapse. It will be automatically, but some people understand that and some people do not. But it's up to they have their own freedom to vote for whoever they feel like it. But hopefully we're going to triumph tonight and we're going to have a progress and continue being the country that we already are. We are the greatest country and the strongest country in the world, and no one is going to change that. And that's why today you see thousands of millions of people voting more than before. I have never seen such a turnout, telling whoever is against the progress that we have achieved that we will not tolerate, because we are democracy. It's the only democracy that works in the world, whether we like it or not, period.
A lot of people are saying that what you're saying is very inspiring. We have comments. This is live video, so we have comments coming in from people all over the country.
Exactly.
Mary Keating is saying, fabulous.
Exactly.
Very moving, very beautiful.
Yeah. I don't have any children, but and yes, I'm a man, and sometimes, we like I heard that the locker room talk and all. That's baloney. That's baloney. You cannot express any hard or any terrible words or expressions to about women. Women are supposed to be respected, just like everyone else. The disabled. I am a disabled person. I have a physical condition, so it hurts me. I will not go and vote against my rights as an immigrant, as a disabled person, as a human being, because after all, we must live in this country. It's the only democracy that works in the world. We cannot tolerate any other countries, like communist countries, Russia and all of them. Never mind. So please, people, vote. Go out and vote. We need your vote. We have to show the world that we are the strongest and the only democracy that works.
Thank you so much. That was incredible. Can you tell me your name again, and can you spell it? Oh, we have
Herman.
people clapping. Can you tell me your name?
Oh, my name is Herman Meneses.
Can you spell that, please?
Meneses.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Someone said, Herman, thank you for being such an amazing person and ally and member of the country. You're giving me hope, even though I have so much anxiety today. That's from Jennifer Fox.
Very good, very good.
Thank you so much, Herman.
welcome.
Thank
Have a
you.
great day.
Thank you. So again, we're here in Jackson Heights, Queens, one of the most diverse neighborhoods in the country. And we're asking people who are lining up here to vote in front of a school how they're feeling today, who they're voting for, and what their thoughts are as they head in. Let's see. This man wants to talk. Hi, sir. I'm a reporter with the New York Times, and I'm asking people how they're feeling as they're heading into the polls. Would you be interested in commenting?
I'm all right.
You're all right. Okay, thank you. Let's see if we can find anyone else that wants to talk. And let's see if we can find a first-time voter. That would be great.
Can I say hello?
Hi, sir. How are you? What is your name?
My name is Pedro
Pedro. Can you give me your last name?
Lorenzo.
Pedro Lorenzo. Are you voting today?
Tonight.
You're voting tonight?
Look at this.
The line is too long for you?
Too long. This is for voting. Tonight I'll be here.
You'll come back tonight.
Tonight.
Yeah, this is incredible. The line, just so everyone knows, this line starts over there at the school and it goes completely around the corner here. And how far back does it go? Did you see it, Pedro?
Half Avenue.
Half an avenue all the way
Half an
back.
avenue.
Incredible. Have you voted here before?
Yes, I did. there wasn't that many people.
And you said your name was Pedro, right?
Yeah,
Pedro,
Pedro.
can you tell me, were you born here in the U.S.? Were you born somewhere else?
I was born in Cuba.
Oh, you're from Cuba. My parents are from Cuba.
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah.
born there, and I'm here 44 years now.
You've been in Jackson Heights?
31.
31 years in Jackson Heights. Can you tell people who have never been here in Jackson Heights before what this neighborhood is like?
Beautiful. Can't get no better.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, can't get no better.
So Cubans usually vote Republican.
I'm undecided right now.
You're undecided.
Undecided right now.
You don't know who you're going to vote for yet.
No, not yet. Probably Hillary.
Oh, you're thinking Hillary, huh?
Yeah, maybe Trump. I don't know yet. I don't know.
Is that why you're not getting in line? Because you're not sure yet?
Plus the line is too long. Plus that too. So the best thing for me to do is come back here tonight. Look at that, man.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
I've heard from some Cubans back in Miami that they've decided since they always vote for Republican, they decided this year they're not voting because they don't know what to do.
Yeah, you're right about that. I think a lot of them they're not gonna do nothing. Let's see what happens.
Are you definitely voting today, sir?
Yes, that's my car right there.
That's your car over there.
And I was gonna, but I said, this is ridiculous. I'll be back. What channel is this?
This is New York Times on
New York-
Facebook Live.
New York
Can you
Times.
spell your last name for us, Pedro?
Lorenzo.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Good
have a
luck,
nice
okay?
New York Times.
New York
that's owned
Times.
By Mexican, right?
No. Thank you. So, again, we're here in Jackson Heights, Queens, one of the most diverse neighborhoods in the country, and there is a very, very long line to vote here. We're chatting with some people, finding out how they're feeling. We just spoke with Pedro Lorenzo, who says he wants to vote later today. It's the line is a little too long for him to stand. Let's see if this young woman wants to chat. Hi, ma'am. I'm a reporter with the New York Times, and I'm asking people how they feel as they're heading into the polls. Would you be interested in commenting? You don't want to talk? No. What about you, sir? No. Okay. Thank you anyway. Let's see if we can find someone else who wants to chat about their feelings. Again, we're here in Jackson Heights, Queens. It's a beautiful day in New York City, and we're asking voters how they're feeling as they're heading into the polls. And we're also on the hunt for a first-time voter if we can find one. Let's see. Wow, this line keeps going and going and going and going. Kendra Strickland is saying Jackson Heights is a beautiful representation of what our country stands for. Let's see who else we can chat with. Hi, sir.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I'm a reporter with the New York Times. I'm on Facebook Live, and I'm asking people how they're feeling as they're heading into the polls.
Very nice. This is good. Very good. We're feeling very good.
What's your name, sir?
Hawk.
Hawk?
Yes.
Can you spell that?
H-U-Q.
And what's your last name?
Muhammad.
Hawk Muhammad. And sir, were you born in this country?
No.
Where were you born?
We're born from Bangladesh.
You're from Bangladesh. Great. And how long have you been here in Jackson Heights?
17 years.
17 years. Can you tell people what this neighborhood is like if they've never been here before?
It's very nice people. This neighborhood very good. Everybody is all together, share everything. This is very nice neighborhood.
And sir, have you voted before?
Yes.
And who are you planning to vote for today, if I can ask?
Now I can, this neighborhood always like.
You don't have to say if you don't want to.
Yes.
You'd rather not say. But you're excited. Are you feeling hopeful as you're heading into the polls?
Yes.
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 Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. He was from Bangladesh. And let's see if this young woman wants to talk. Hi, ma'am. How are you? I'm a reporter with the New York Times. And I'm asking people how they're feeling as they're heading into the polls.
Okay. We are so excited. We are voting Hillary. We are vote for Hillary. That's all.
And ma'am, can you tell me your name?
My name is Shahela.
Can you spell that?
S-H-A-H-E-L-A.
And what's your last name?
Buyan. B-H-U-I-Y-A-N.
And have you voted before, ma'am?
Yeah. I voted for Obama 2 times, and this is my 3rd time. That's all.
And were you born here in this country?
No, I'm immigrant.
Where were you born, ma'am?
I'm from Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. And
Yeah.
can you tell us how long have you been here in Jackson Heights?
Jackson Heights, I'm almost 5 years, and this country almost 15 years.
So why have you decided to vote for Hillary?
I choose Hillary because I think she's better than Trump. That's
And is this your daughter over here?
Yeah, it's my daughter.
Hi, how are you? Can you tell us your name?
Nazia.
Nazia, can you spell that?
Nazia.
And your last name?
Buyan. Bhuyyan.
And Nazia, can you tell me, you're here with your mom? Your mom? Oh, and your dad? Oh, wow, it's the whole family is right here. Amazing. You're all with...
This is our house.
Oh, your house is here. Okay, I won't show the address. Let's just... so, can you tell us, you decided to come out to the line now. Is it because it literally reached your house?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, we're just like, okay, we should go now because it's just getting bigger and bigger. So yeah.
Wow. And can you tell us, you're voting for Hillary. Did you ever consider Trump as a possibility?
No, I would say no, a big no. I think at this point, I think everyone's just like voting for the lesser evil. I mean, I've been seeing that all over my Facebook and everything. And yeah, definitely Hillary because I think it's just like, I mean, I feel like everyone in their right mind knows it's just the better option for America and just like the whole world right now.
Is this your first time voting?
No, it's my second time. Yeah. Obama was my first. Yeah, so I'm excited.
Amazing, and you decided to come, the whole family is here together.
Yes, we always do this. Every election year, we always come out together. Yeah, it's just like a family thing that we do.
Amazing, and can you tell me your age?
I'm 24.
Thank you so much, and you've been living here in Jackson Heights for a long time?
Yes, it's been like about 5 years now, I think. Yeah.
And can you tell people what this neighborhood is like for those who have never been here before?
It's awesome. It's so diverse. All the stores and everything is closed. The subway's closed. There's so much like great people. There's great food. The communities. It's honestly like a different world. Like if you go to Manhattan, it's all. I feel like yeah, it's diverse and you see like people from the whole world. But like when you're here in Jackson Heights, you see like a mix of like South Asians and you see like a mix of like Latin Americans, and it's awesome. Like I feel like not everyone speaks like perfect English here, but like they somehow like mix together and they just like we're like a nice happy community here, and it's like awesome. Yeah.
Tell us, were you born here in the United States?
Yes, I was.
Amazing, thank you. And so you're the child of immigrant parents?
Yes, I'm the child of immigrant parents.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. So that family is from Bangladesh, and we spoke with her mother, who was born in Bangladesh, is voting for Hillary. The whole family is here together. They're all voting together. And the daughter was born here in the United States, and she's also voting for Hillary. And as you can see, the line keeps going and going. We're here in Jackson Heights, Queens. It's a beautiful day to vote. We have people from all over the world here standing in line, getting ready to cast their votes, and we're finding out who they plan to vote for. Hi, ma'am. Would you be interested in telling us how you're feeling right now as you head into the polls? Yeah, how do you feel? You feel very good. Would you be willing to tell us who you're voting for? No? Okay, it's private. All right. Thank you anyway. Thank you so much. All right. Hi, sir. I'm a reporter with the New York Times. Would you be interested in telling us how you're feeling and who you plan to vote for?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Can you tell us your name?
My name is Devin.
Devin, what's your last name?
Felton. Is that gonna be used?
Yeah, this is like a live video on Facebook.
Oh. All right. Yeah.
Do you want to, is it okay? Do you want to talk?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
cool.
great. So Devin Felton, is that Devon? INFELTON?
Right.
Hi, and can we show your beautiful daughter?
No.
No, okay. All right. So can you tell us, who do you plan to vote for?
I plan to vote for Clinton, Hillary Clinton.
And are you feeling hopeful as you head into the poll right now?
Sort of. I am sort of. I just want to continue the momentum of Barack Obama, so that's why I'm voting for Clinton.
And did you ever consider the other candidate?
Yeah, I did for a brief minute, because I like his, some of the things that he said are kind of on point and truthful.
And then what made you turn in the other direction?
Some of his antics kind of turned me off, and some of his temperament just turned me off. So I don't think he has a temperament or the what it takes to be the president of the United States.
And can you tell us, how long have you been living here in Jackson Heights?
I've been living here for, I don't know, maybe like 7, 8 years.
And what is the? Can you tell people who have never been here before what this neighborhood is like?
I've been here a while. It's just a diverse neighborhood, so, and it's diverse across income and diverse across race. So that's pretty much describes the neighborhood.
And what have you heard people in your community here in Jackson Heights saying about the candidates? Do people talk openly about politics here?
Not really. Not really.
Is there anything else you'd like to add that I haven't asked?
No, that's it.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. And how are you feeling here? You're at almost at the very end of this very long line.
Yeah, I've never been in a line like this before, so.
Yeah.
This is my first time voting in New York State, so I didn't know it was this long. So.
Oh, this is your first time voting in New York State?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, I voted in other states before, and it's just in and out. So.
Wow.
It's kind of a new experience for me.
Well, hang in there. Thank you so much.
Right,
Thank you for your time.
All right,
Again, we're here in Jackson Heights, Queens. We've chatted with quite a few people here in line. It's an epic line of people waiting to vote. Jackson Heights, as you've heard from many people who we've chatted with here today, is one of the most diverse cities in the country. Sorry, one of the most diverse neighborhoods in the country. Hillary Clinton was here in April. She visited. Hey, Hillary Clinton visited in April, and we have, yes. Oh, this is for the New York Times. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for chatting with us. Let's see if this woman wants to chat with us. Hi, ma'am. Would you want to chat with us and tell us how you're feeling as you're heading into the polls? No. Okay. Thank you anyway. Sorry?
Big line. How long
It's a very long line. Ma'am, do you want to chat with us?
No, I just want to say, okay, when I came here approximately 25 years ago, very mature age, they teach me, don't ask the question, how much you make, how much you weigh, and how old are you? Now another question, to whom are you going to vote to?
Yes.
This is one, it's a big line, I'm going to come later, okay?
You're coming later. It's too long, huh?
Too long. Well, I can see myself.
Oh, this is going to be, this is on live right now on the New York Times Facebook page.
Okay.
So we'll be live all day. You should check it out.
Okay.
We'll be giving you updates from across the country and actually across the world. You should check us out. We're gonna start being live at 4 p.m. on 4 p.m. Eastern Time on the New York Times Facebook page. We're going to see if there's any other young voters that we can run into before we sign off. We wanted to try to chat with a first-time voter, if possible, here in Jackson Heights. We've chatted with voters, a lot of voters from different parts of the world, who were born in different parts of the world and have immigrated here to the United States. Some people from Colombia, people from Bangladesh. But first-time voters we haven't. Hi, how are you? I'm Deborah Acosta with the New York Times, and I'm asking people here in Jackson Heights who they're planning to vote for, if they want to tell, and also how they're feeling as they're heading into the polls. Would you be interested in commenting?
Just Hillary. Yeah, that's about it.
And were you guys born here in the United States?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not our parents.
Where are your parents from?
Bangladesh.
Both of them are from Bangladesh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And have you been living here in Jackson Heights for a long time?
10 years.
10 years.
We were out in Astoria before.
Okay, great.
So yeah, it's a different neighborhood.
How long have you been in line today?
Oh, not long, half an hour.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay. There's just a little bit more to go for them.
Yeah, I'm studying for school right now, so.
Sorry?
I'm studying for school because I have school right after.
Oh my goodness, so you're like studying right now in line. Look, just in case people have any excuses about not voting, this woman is standing in line studying for her midterms, waiting to vote.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Can you tell me your name?
Dania.
Can you spell your first and last name?
Yeah, Dhania, and Chaudhary, Chowdhury.
It's not gonna count.
And what is your name, and can you spell it?
Riya, Ria, and the same last name as hers.
Yeah.
Oh, are you guys sisters?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And can you tell me, is this your first time voting?
Yeah.
I'm
Presidential
19.
wise.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Presidential wise, yeah.
Oh, so you both are first-time voters right now.
Yeah, we voted in the for the primaries though.
This is so exciting. I've been looking for first-time voters, and now I found them. Here you are. Both of you are sisters, and you're first-time voters. What are your ages?
I'm 22. I have a late birthday. That's why I couldn't vote last time.
Okay.
And I'm 19.
Wonderful. And as first-time voters, can you tell me how does it feel to vote for the first time here in the United States?
I mean, we voted a few months ago for
Yeah.
Bernie.
So like, my dad called me in the morning, told me to go and vote right away the second I get up. I was like, let me eat breakfast and like get settled and everything. So my dad is really forcing us to go vote. And like I'm telling my friends to vote right now, they're not voting. I'm like, no, go vote.
Friends of yours who would also be first-time voters.
Yeah, same.
Why do you think they're not voting?
They said like, does it matter like if I vote? I'm like, yes it does. Just because they're not minority doesn't like just go and vote. So I'm telling them to vote. Hopefully they do.
Wow. And do you think they're busy? Are they like they have tests? They don't have class.
Yeah, they're off because they go to like a private college. So she's off. I don't know why she's not voting. And my other friend, she didn't even register to vote to begin with. So I don't know.
And can we just? I'm very excited. I found some first-time voters. People in the comments right now, because this is a live video, are saying they're very excited too. We have Chris Paracella saying, "As a fellow first-time voter, kudos to you." And so I just wanted to. Can you just restate? I'm going to ask you again. Are you a first-time voter, and why are you voting today?
Well, I'm a first-time voter, and I'm voting because I want Hillary to win and not Donald, just because on behalf of my family, for those who can't vote, like at least I have a voice, so I'm gonna like vote on behalf for them. So yeah, that's why I want to vote.
Amazing. And how does it feel as a first-time voter to be voting for a woman?
Like I'm living through a time where history is gonna be like changing, and like there's gonna be a woman voter. Like last time we had a African American president. Now hopefully, I hope we have a woman voter. So you guys should vote too for Hillary. Swing states, Hillary. Every state, Hillary. Just go vote. So yeah.
And the people who can vote in your family do you know who they're planning to vote for?
Hillary. We're all Hillary. We're all Hillary.
And can you tell us, like, so this is your first time voting. What do you think about the process? Is it what you expected?
I thought it was gonna take longer, and but it's going by pretty fast. We were waiting all the way towards the end of the line, but it's been only 30 minutes, and we already made it to near the building, so it's not that bad. People are like dragging it, saying like, oh, it's such a hassle. It's literally you register, you come on the day, and you vote. That's it.
And we have a comment here from David Sullivan saying, "It always matters. Good on you for voting." And Diana Sanchez also says, "As a fellow first-time voter, I share with these girls the sentiment of voting for all the people who can't vote. Go girls." Is there anything else you'd like to add about, you're here, let me get a close-up of
economics, and I have another midterm for accounting on the same day, on Thursday. So I'm trying to study, and then I have to go to class. I might be late for class, but that's fine, because rather vote than go to class.
Amazing. Let me get a close-up of you.
My little review sheet.
Your review sheet. Amazing. Yeah. And can you tell us, what is it you're studying right now?
Macroeconomics.
What is your major?
Oh, finance. So, yeah.
And what year are you in college?
Second.
Amazing. Amazing. It's been so great talking to you. Hi, thank you so much. Amazing. Two sisters, first-time voters. Would you mind telling us, you're a first-time voter and why you've decided to come and vote today?
Literally same as hers. I'm really tired. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. And you're a pharmacy student. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, ma'am. 1 second. I'm sorry. We're
just where we can see this is one.
Oh,
show.
You're gonna see this on the Facebook page of the New York Times.
A page in New York Times.
Yes, Facebook page.
Okay, what page? The channel 1 or?
No, it's on the web, on the internet. Facebook.com/NY Times.
Okay, yes, we're going to move it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for us. Thank you. So there you have it. Some first-time voters. Hi, ma'am. Would you be interested in chatting with us? Yeah. Hi. Can you tell us your name?
Crizia Garces.
Crizia Garces?
Garces, yeah.
Can you spell it for us?
Kryzia Garces, Garces.
Wonderful. And can you tell us, is this your first time voting?
No, second time.
Great. And who are you? Would you be comfortable telling us who you're planning to vote for?
Hillary, definitely Hillary.
Did you ever consider the other candidate?
I was open to hearing the other side. I always more identify as independent rather than either political party. But as time went on, it quickly kind of went downhill from there for me. So yeah, no, just Hillary for me.
And how long have you been living here in Jackson Heights?
Like my entire life, actually.
Wow. You were born here?
Yeah, I've been here since I was a baby, basically. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are your parents also from here?
My mom was born in Ecuador, and she came over to the country when she was like 9 years old, and she considers herself an American citizen without actually being an official American citizen.
So she can't vote today?
No. So I'm like voting for me and her almost.
Amazing. That's amazing. And how are you feeling as you've almost made it to the front of the line here? How's it feeling right now?
A little terrifying. Not for the actual voting process, but just the whole election. It's been terrifying, in all honesty. Just everything that's been said. So I'm anxious. Really, it's a good anxiousness to go in and vote. But I hope that it turns out for the best, yeah.
Amazing. And can you tell people what the Jackson Heights neighborhood is? People who are watching all over the country and all over the world?
It's a widely diverse neighborhood. It changes. It's so dramatic. Like within 2 blocks, it like completely shifts focus and just where like the population, people there. I've always loved this neighborhood, and I like that a lot more people are coming here now. So I always consider it to be like a very family neighborhood.
Do you think that if Hillary becomes president, it's going to change immigration policies at all?
I hope so. I mean, my mom's an immigrant, so it's like I can't really say that no more immigrants. I think it's a good thing for immigration to come into this country. It helps develop us as a nation and helps broaden our own horizons and what we will eventually see as acceptable and not acceptable.
And was it difficult for you to come here today to vote? Did you have to skip out on anything else?
I was supposed to go to work today, actually. I ended up dropping my phone on the platform, so then I was like, I can't. I was also going for about 3 hours today, so I just was like, fuck it, I'll come here. I was going to go later, but I'll come here instead. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to class later on, too, so.
You're going to class afterwards?
Yeah,
amazing.
Basically, yeah.
But you made the time to vote?
Yes. I had the time, so it might as well.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So that's us here in Jackson Heights, Queens. We chatted with people who are standing here in line waiting to vote. We found some people who are voting for Trump. Most of them are voting for. Most of people we chatted with are voting for Hillary. I'm about to sign off. Just wondering if we're here towards the front of the line now, and I'm wondering if anybody is coming out just as they finish voting. And if we find one person just as they finish voting, then we'll try to chat with them. Hi, ma'am. I'm with the New York Times, and I'm chatting with people about, how they're feeling as they're heading into the poll. Would you mind commenting?
Sure.
Okay, sure. What's your name?
Janaris Guerrero.
Can you say that again, and can you spell it?
Janaris, Y-A-N-E-R-I. And my last name is G. Yeah.
How do I spell that?
G-U-E-R-R-E-R-O.
And how long have you been living here in Jackson Heights?
Well, I was born here, but I've been living here for about 6 years already.
6 years.
Yeah.
And how do you like this neighborhood?
I love it pretty much. It's pretty much diverse, a melting pot of different cultures. And I like it. It's pretty nice. You have everything pretty much local.
And can we ask who you're voting for today?
Well, I don't know if you could, but yes, I'm voting for Hillary. Yes, yeah, Hillary. It's just the way to go. It's just the American way to go. Hillary. She's different, and I feel like if people vote for Donald Trump, it's like we're voting for Hitler. Yes.
Really, you feel that way?
I strongly feel that way. It's like I'm voting. It's like I'm going back to the 50s. I'm voting for Hitler. Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate your time. So, I guess that's it for us. We're here in Jackson Heights, Queens. We chatted up with many residents about who they're voting for and why. Tuned into our page here, facebook.com/New York Times. You'll see us go live again at 4 p.m. and we're going to be going live continuously from 4 all the way past midnight. Stay with us for more updates. Thanks so much for joining.